Alright everybody, welcome back. This is Melvin with MyPlatinumClub.com with another edition of Melvin's Minute. And in my last video I talked about what is a property management company and what you should expect from them. And in today's video I wanted to talk about how do we find that property management company. And once again we're going to be focused on an apartment property management company, but I think even if you're looking for a commercial property manager, these general ideas are going to apply to you as well. All right, so and I thought it bears repeating as well is focus as an owner on being an asset manager versus a property manager. And what do I mean by that? Once again, as an asset manager, we're going to be focused on the bottom line and kind of the big picture of increasing income and decreasing expenses, and basically generating more value of that property over time. And as the property manager, it's kind of their job to just do the day-to-day stuff. All right, so the day-to-day maintenance, the renting of the units, and that sort of thing. So as the asset manager, again, focus over here and manage the manager as we're kind of going through this process. All right, so let me clear the board here. How do we find a good property management company? It's going to start with a little bit of research. All right, we're going to be doing some internet searches, probably some yellow page searches. Basically, we're going to be generating a list of apartment property companies in your area. We're also going to be talking to our team members, okay, our broker. We're going to be visiting the local RIA and talking to other owners. And we're going to be asking all these folks for referrals. All right. And I mean, it's best if you can get 3 or 4 people saying, use company XYZ. But if you've got some other referrals, basically we're going to be generating out of all this research a short list of companies to do an office visit. All right. In this office visit, we're not focusing on so much, how pretty is their building, how pretty is the decor, that sort of thing. What we want to focus on is what are their procedures. Do they have written procedures for application procedures, leasing procedures, maintenance procedures? If they've got all this written down, that's a key indicator that you're dealing with a competent property manager. All right. So the other thing we're going to be asking them for is a list of properties that they manage, and we're going to go do some property visits. And like I say, we're going to be investing a little time into this process, but it's going to be well worth it in the end because this is one of the key things of increasing your asset value. All right, so we're going to do the property visit. We're going to be looking for, how well is the property maintained, and make sure that that property tour is very good, and that if you're a prospective renter, that this is a place that you're going to want to live. Okay, so out of the property visit, the office visit, and your research, out of all this work, and this is going to take you a fair amount of time, we're going to decide who our property management company is. And the other thing I wanted to mention is that make sure that you're dealing with a company that charges a % of rents received, not so much a flat fee. All right, because basically it's going to spur them on. The better the property performs as far as the rental income, the more money that they're going to make, and the more money that you're going to make. So it's kind of a symbiotic relationship like that. The next thing we're going to do is go ahead and sign the contracts with them. And I would just say briefly on this item is just make sure your attorney reviews these. I mean, it's going to cost you maybe $100, $200, whatever, to go ahead and review that and make sure that there's no hidden fees in there, and that everything's up to snuff. All right. And the last thing that I wanted to mention is that we're going to be doing a review and inspection. All right. Once we've hired them, we're going to be doing periodic reviews. We're going to be every month. We're going to be getting. They should be generating reports for you to review. What is the income? What is the expenses? And make sure that you're reviewing those. Not so much that you're focused on generating those reports, but looking over them, looking for any ways to increase income or decrease expenses. And also do a periodic inspection. Don't just leave it up to the manager to go ahead and do everything, all right? Because like I say, as the asset manager, You got to look at the whole big picture and make sure that you're managing the manager. All right. So once again, I think it's key. If you focus on being an asset manager throughout this process, you're going to be much more well off than the guy that's focusing on trying to be a property manager by himself. All right. So that's in a nutshell how you find the best property management company for your property. All right. Well, this is Melvin with myplatinumclub.com with another edition of Melvin's Minute. Thanks for joining me, and have a great day. Bye-bye.